Tara and Andy's film reviews on ourgamers.co.uk.
Who is ready for another film review? Tara Malik here, and...
It's me, Andy Baines. I'm ready this time.
You are so ready this time. It shocks me. Don't give me that look. It's too early for that.
Oh, yeah.
It's always too early for that. Okay, so Red Sparrow is going to be the film we're talking about this time. Hope you're ready for it. It's classified 15. I know, I was not ready for it when I saw it. I was like, whoa, but so good. Classified 15. It probably sounded like I classified it 50 a second ago. Maybe I should have for myself. Director is Francis Lawrence. As far as I know, no relation to the Jennifer Lawrence who stars in this film. You've got Joel Edgerton as well, and Matthias Schoenaerts.
Also no relation.
You're an idiot. Genre is drama, mystery.
He was a director and producer known for The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, I Am Legend, and Constantine.
Oh, so he must have been like, I liked her, I will take her.
Hmm.
Where was I? You've totally thrown me. Drama, mystery, thriller. Running time, 2 hours and 20. What's it all about? Ballerina Dominika Egorova is recruited to Sparrow School, a Russian intelligence service where she is forced to use her body as a weapon. Her first mission, targeting a CIA agent, threatens to unravel the security of both nations. Now,
I hate having to use my body as a weapon. It's quite like painful sometimes.
To others.
To me.
Right, did you go to Sparrow School? I thought it was like Penguin School or something.
I was about to say the same thing.
High five me! What would mine be?
Pigeon School.
Pigeon?
Flamingo.
I was about to say flamingo. It would be Pigeon School, but I would be the only flamingo there. Oh. Okay, anyway, where were we?
I don't know.
No, I read that bit already. Okay. Yeah, am I right in saying this is kind of based on true... Isn't this based on some true stuff? Or am
I do not know.
I'd
like to say possibly.
Based on a 2013 novel of the same name.
Yep, is that based on something?
Right, so I don't know. I mean, the thing is, this could all be like true though, couldn't it? That's the scary thing about it. You never know. You never know. Right, anyway, so enough reading of that one. You want to hear what we have to say about this film. So we're going to start with story, and can I just say brilliant. Brilliant start. Actually, there was another word. It was brilliant, something start, and I, for the life of me, cannot figure out what that word is. And I don't think you can either, Andy, so we kind of... I don't know where the book is. Oh, here it is.
Well, we've worked out that I can't actually read last time, so...
Yeah, no, I cannot...
The spy stuff was intriguing. It kept you going throughout. The action sort of it went story, action, and I actually think it did seem a little slow in some pieces.
Oh yeah. There, that word. I cannot for the life of me.
Ham.
Heavy?
Brilliant, ham. Yeah.
Start. Like, I don't know what I wrote there. And it annoys me, and I thought, just cut it out, no one will know, but obviously now I've mentioned it, so it bugs me so much, I cannot.
How do you read any of your writing?
I don't know, I scribble it in the dark, and sometimes I overlap. I had to decipher it for the last, film review. Because I mixed...
Dramatic heavy?
Brilliant heavy? Is it like heavy, maybe?
No,
because it's like... There's a lot going on. I don't know. There's something crazy about the start.
One of the reasons why it might seem a bit slow is because I've actually got another note that says, did it have to thicken so much?
Sorry?
The story was like it kept thickening. The plot kept thickening, kept going on.
It's got to keep you going. Was it too complicated for you, Andy? Let's go back to Ready Player
One.
It had no gaming references. It had no 80s music.
Misleading to the end.
I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, kept you. I couldn't.
It was so good at the. I was hoping.
Do you know what I meant by
at the end?
Do you know what I meant by misleading to the end?
Yeah, but it's deliberate though, isn't it?
Yeah. I wasn't complaining.
I thought it was really good. It was like, oh, and then another thing happened. I was like, oh, this is so good. So yeah. Oh, I wrote that music. Oh, this is back to the start, by the way. Let's go back to the beginning. That music, so dramatic, and the cuts and editing, it was so good. Because obviously that's where the whole thing kind of establishes herself. You see it in the trailer where she has the accident on stage as a ballerina. It was really good. It was very unnerving, but really good. So you just said about the pace thing. You and I are going to have to disagree, my friend. Never a dull moment for me. I think because there was just so much to take on board. And there was so much sort of really rough stuff going on. Like, it was just upsetting to watch. You know, if you're someone who is...
Yeah, but between those bits. But as I said, it got
Was there not enough skin? I'm joking.
story action. It seemed a bit dragged on the story bits. I'm not complaining about the action side of things, of course.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I might have to disagree with you on that one. That's just my opinion. It's fine.
You're allowed to.
Yeah, you're allowed to as well. This is going well. She plays by her own rules, which I absolutely love. Keep going. Such a good story, and you need to keep up though. Or apparently not if you're Andy, but I thought you had to. There was so much going on, and yes, you had your story bits, but that was the time for you to kind of take on board what was just happening, and it's one of those films like you watch it and then you find out the ending, but it's a film I would like to rewatch now knowing the ending. I can put all the little clues together and be like, oh my gosh, yeah. So that's kind of what I want to do when I see it next time. But I'll have to like mute and cover my eyes for any of the crazy stuff that goes on because it's too much for me. It's just so brutal. Ugh. No, thank you. But that's all I've got for story. Shots, real good shots, and sets. That's all I've really got.
I've got two things regarding the shots. One, that they were interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was intriguing. But also, because we didn't really have anyone else to put it in there, the makeup and the bruising and like the damage to the human body. The makeup deserves to be noted that it was really
realistic.
Yeah.
And she plays it so well. She just
I'll put that on the cast.
Yeah, I'll get to that as well, but I just didn't want to forget because I haven't actually got a note about that she plays her injuries quite well as well.
How have you not got a note for that?
No, I have a note for her, obviously. Ugh, music. Powerful music. From start to end, I was on edge. It was just a very uncomfortable film to watch.
There was some very good music while there was a torture scene going on. Not the main torture scene from memory.
There's quite a few torture scenes.
Yeah, I remember one of them, but it was just so powerful. It really helped.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's a really good film for that specific genre and what they were trying to portray. I think they did a really good job with it. Cast and characters, it has to obviously be said. So all of them did so well, but it has to be said. Jennifer Lawrence, my girl, again,
she fit the role.
Outstanding performance. Yeah. That is not easy. As expected, she was perfectly cast and she plays phenomenally well. I mean, I expected it anyway. As soon as I found out what this film was about and that she was starring as the main, I was like, that is it. This is perfect. Absolutely perfect. It's typecast, of course, but she just delivers such a genuine, raw performance.
She done great with the torture and emotion and stuff
like
that.
So did Joel.
So did Joel, but Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But you really feel it, and it's so good. And these roles, I mean, this one specifically is so like mentally, emotionally, physically as well, challenging. It's not easy. And there's obviously nudity, there's sexual stuff that goes on, there's some really uncomfortable topics that are brought up in this film, and she does it. I mean, and she does it really well, so hats off again, because that was not an easy role to play. I mean, she's done roles that are quite challenging anyway. I mean, the Hunger Games already, I remember when we were talking back about those ages ago, that they were so emotionally draining and such difficult scenes to do, and yet she did them so well. It's like when I watch it, it's almost like second nature for her to just boom, there you go, she's in it, and you feel it and she feels it. And so playing something like this where it's a challenge for her, where she, it's so deep emotionally and it's difficult, and she's trying to be this tough woman, and she keeps getting knocked down and down and down. And so, like, I think that's the perfect sort of thing for her. And I think she knows that as well. And her agent, obviously, has figured that one out. So I'm really happy with it. I'm so glad that she was cast as the lead female in this one.
Same. I'll agree with that.
Okay, so cast characters. So we've gone about that. Obviously, yes, Joel, all of them, Matthias, all of them play really well, though. Because some of the other roles, like, you really hate the characters. Because they play them so well. You're like, I really hate you right now. I want her to kick your butt. Like, So, it's a good feeling. It's like, yeah. So, I think that's that one. Mm-hmm. And it's so hard. Like, I know, I will move on to the next section. But it's so hard because I'm just suddenly getting flashbacks of more things. There's I can't remember who he is now. I cannot remember who he is or what his name is or character name. But there's that guy that keeps an eye on her and does he's so happy to torture people slowly. That guy, That character, I can't remember. I don't know what his name is. I don't know who. And it's hard for me to picture him as just a normal, sane person in real life because he plays his menacing, nasty, twisted character so well. I'll see that face and I'll be like, oh my gosh, stay away from him. So I can't remember who he is now. Never mind. But yeah, he played phenomenally well as well. So overall, good cast. Can't complain. Okay, I think I'm done with that section.
Nope.
Randoms?
Yep.
Don't have any.
Same.
Oh, okay. Rate. Brilliance 9/10. I thought it was... I think we're going to differ probably on that one because... Oh, what?
I was thinking more 7/6.
No!
Yeah. It was alright, but it just seemed dragged on a bit.
Oh my gosh, how are we so different?
I'll go to a 7 because
I'll go to a 9.
It was really good. But I don't know if I can... I don't know.
Because it's not... The thing is as well, you got to say, this is not my kind of film at all. Like, this genre and this style...
Maybe because I've seen, like, Jackal and a few spy films years ago, maybe.
Yeah, I'm still kind of new to this specific kind of genre. But I just still feel like it was so good. I just loved the twists and I loved how everything was just developing and the characters and the build-up and how they all played and a really interesting story. And it's kind of crazy to think that this stuff might actually be going on. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just thought I'll give it a 9. I'll knock it down a bit. It's fine. I'll give it a 9. I do think it was good, though.
Cool.
Oh, and the rating it has gotten... We shall just quickly skip this bit. 6.6.
I just scrolled up.
But this is, I mean, it did come out a few weeks ago, so it may have been really high.
It might not be everyone's cup of tea.
Maybe, yeah. Well, that's, yeah. But you got to judge it fairly. It's not my kind of film at all.
It is. I'll agree.
But no, I know you do. I'm just saying, not everyone does judge it fairly because they don't like that specific sort of thing or they think it's too brutal. And yes, things can be too brutal. It's very brutal in this film, so be prepared. I tell you that now.
Prepared.
Be prepared. So, yeah, that's it, really. So, yeah, I got a 6.6. But hey-ho, I still think it's a really good film. It's an interesting one to watch. If you like what, Jennifer Lawrence has churned out before and what she's been able to do, then you'll be really happy to see her in this one because she does do an amazing job. And it is just such an interesting insight into that sort of... Does that really happen? Do they have Sparrow schools? That's horrible.
I imagine it was a thing at one point.
It must be. It's got to be based on something. Anyway.
That was it, Passengers. I was trying to think the last thing we saw her in.
Oh, yeah, I keep thinking... My main ones with her was obviously the Hunger Games. That's always going to be.
Yes, yeah.
She just plays that sort of thing so well.
Did we ever get around to seeing Joy? I don't think we did.
I don't think so. Mother is one I'm probably going to skip.
Yes.
Because I was informed by someone
yeah, don't see that.
of a specific scene in there. They happily spoiled it for me.
When a film has an exclamation mark in the title.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, oh, I want to see this film. I know it's horror related. But when they told me, they were like, I know what you're like. Bless your little heart, Tara. But I'm going to warn you now. It is a spoiler. This scene happens. And straight away I was like, I'm sorry, I can't watch it. And they were like, that's why I told you. Good little girl. So do as you're told. I'm like, this time I will spare myself that. So, or maybe you can watch it for me, and then when we get to that scene, you can like just skip that whole scene for me.
I don't want to
see that bit.
I don't watch it more than once.
But anyway, so that is that. Good film. Do go check it out if you can. It is one just worth a watch. It really is worth a watch. Something a bit different, because as I said, it's not my sort of film either. But I was really happy that I got to see something like this. And until next time.
Bye.
See you later.
Thanks to Cineworld Festival Leisure Park Basildon for the best experience around.